Hey there, have you been looking for a new phone case for your i15 Pro? I know I have. My dad just got this new i15 phone, and so we wanted to buy this nice case for him. This is actually a leather wallet case. If you look in here, you got place to put credit cards in here, and you can put some cash in here, and then this comes out right here, and then you can charge this wirelessly. It's got a nice magnet on here. This thing's pretty nice right here, and then it closes up and gives you protection. So when you're out and about, you can have the nice case on it, and then when you're at home, you can just use this part of the case right here. So yeah, this case is pretty nice and it's pretty versatile. And then this is also a kickstand right here, but the kickstand is a little bit tricky. Let me go ahead and show you how the kickstand works here. It's really nice too because you got the camera there so you can see all the lenses on the camera. So you can use the camera in the case if you want to. And then if you want to use the kickstand of it here to do the kickstand, this part bends right here. And so you would bend this over here like this. With the case being new, it's going to be a little stiff, so just put some pressure on it like that. And then you can look at it horizontally. That's something that my father likes to do a lot. He likes to do video chatting and stuff like that. And so he wants to see people horizontally there. And if you want to use it vertically, you would flip it over this way. And then the felt part here becomes the bottom. And then the rigid part where your cards would be is the top, and then you connect it to the bottom frame around your camera like this, and then you can use it vertically as well. So you can use it vertically or horizontally in the kickstand. So this wallet also doubles as a really nice kickstand too. Another thing to note about this phone case right here is there's two different versions. One of them detaches like this, and then you can charge it wirelessly. The other one is permanently attached to the case. So this is the one, it has a little circle with a lightning bolt on it, which means you can wirelessly charge this. So with this case here, we can do wireless charging. And you know you're charging, this will come up there, and then you'll get that little green dot there, the little green bar saying you're charging there. So that's the nice thing about this, is you can wirelessly charge in the case. So that's pretty cool there. Another thing about this phone case right here, for the wallet part, in the instructions it says to only put one card in each slot. If you do too many cards, it can affect the magnet. But with one card in each slot there, and then you put the case in there, see, if you put too much in there, you can see it's not quite as strong there. So you want to make sure you don't have this overloaded, otherwise it won't close very well. So that's one of the issues that people have with this. So some cards are better than others. But with just two cards in there, now it closes and stays closed. But that other card that was down here was affecting the magnet. So that's something to think about. If you want a nice and secure fit, you may only want to put two cards in there. It does depend on the thickness of your cards. I switched this card down here and it holds there. So that one particular credit card that I was putting in there was a little bit too thick for some reason, but this works here like that. So it does depend on the type of cards you have. But yeah, this is a pretty nice phone case, regardless of the cards and this magnet part here. This really isn't that big of a deal, but that is something you should be aware of. There's nice stitching on here. It's a nice quality leather. It's got a nice frame around the case there, around the camera. So you can see there the camera fits in there really nice. It's a nice hard case right here, and it comes out a little bit so that if you set it flat like that right there, it's not going to touch the screen, so it gives you a little bit of protection on the screen. Same thing on the camera there. There's a nice frame around the camera. So if you have it set like that as well, it's not going to have the exposure to the lenses right there, so it gives you some extra protection. And then it's got the nice magnet there. So yeah, this thing's pretty nice.